What's up, everybody? This is DeFi Dragoon coming to you today to talk about NFTs. A non-fungible token, or NFT, is a non-interchangeable unit of data stored on a blockchain, or digital ledger, like Ethereum or Bitcoin. And these NFTs can be sold and traded, much like commodities on an open market. With a market cap of an estimated $40 billion in 2021, and the expected market cap growth of over $80 billion by 2025, and coupled with OpenSea's recently being sued, NFTs are more than just a topic for dinner table discussion. I spoke with Mina and I, Growth and Operations Manager at Curio NFT, to get his take on the market. In the first of this three-part series, we'll discuss viewpoints on NFTs and why they're not just pictures. As we progress further in the series, we'll learn how to spot fake NFTs and what to do about contracts that are not verified and published. And we'll also take a look at Mina's personal collection. Hey Mina, nice to have you with us today. Just curious if you could, for our listeners, give us a quick background about you, who you are, and how you got into NFTs.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, my name is Mina Salib. I've been in tech, specifically startups, for the majority of my professional career. Been in New York City tech, specifically since 2014. Yeah, I really haven't left the city. I got into crypto NFT world actually as early as this time last year. I was just starting to delve into NFTs and kind of learn about the space. It was right around the time where, I think it was March when Beeple had his big sale of $69 million. So kind of like just saw the whole space kind of take off after that sale and all the press and all that stuff that was connected to that specific sale. And then, yeah, it's been an awesome ride ever since. Since then, I joined a company called Curio NFT, which is a marketplace focused on working with traditional IP holders, kind of movie studios, TV series, people that own, the traditional IP that we watch in cinema and TV, even labels and entertainment studios, and co-creating NFTs with them and kind of introducing them to Web3. Aside from that, I've, amassed a pretty big collection of NFTs myself. Was lucky enough to get into it early on. Was snagged a Bored Ape, which kind of entrenched me a little bit more in the community. And yeah, that's a little bit of my background.
Yeah, that's dope. I remember when I heard you got an ape, and I'm like, what? Bored what? And I'm saying, okay, let's check it out. I checked it out, and I was like, yo, these things, you could buy a house with these things.
Yeah.
And that was my first time hearing about NFTs. Until recently, I was saying, why is somebody spending all this money on a picture? And, I have my renewed understanding as to why that might be a limited perspective.
Yeah.
But for people that have that perspective, what would you say to them?
Yeah. I think, it's the same reason as why people collect art or collect collectibles, right? Like there's a big collectibles market, there's a big art market, there's a big, it's essentially about participating in something that's finite, something that's exclusive. It's oftentimes NFTs give you access to, these exclusive communities. Only a certain amount of people are able to join these communities. I think inherently every human likes things that are exclusive, right? That's why they like the Louis and the Fentys and this and that, right? Like, because they're kind of out of reach. They're not quote unquote for everyone, right? That's I think the psychological reason why I think NFTs really took off the way they've been. Obviously, it's rode on the back of being able to make money. That's inherently the case, right? If you didn't see all these sales going for millions of dollars and this and that, I don't necessarily think you'll get the same excitement that there is in the space, right? So like, obviously that's the underlying point, but the technology, that's aside from like the technology just being super powerful, it's really changed the way I think entertainment and media will be consumed and entertainment will be created, and the way consumers will interact and take part in that IP and that value creation, right? So it's the first time where consumers are actually able to participate in the upside of IP. When Disney became super successful, right? It's not like anybody that had Mickey Mouse get that Mickey character that they have in their house grew in value, right? They can't sell this cartoonish stuffed animal for more because Disney's more popular. But my ape used to be worth a couple $100, and now it's worth a couple $100,000, right? Because the collection became more valuable, and because I'm an owner of that, I actually participate in that upside, right? And that's like the first time where you can really, really say that. And I think musicians like yourself, artists like yourself, are taking advantage of that because they're kind of bypassing all these middle people, and essentially, going to their communities and being like, hey, listen, we can build this together, and you can participate in the upside. You not only get the thing you love, which is my work and my art and this and that, but you actually participate in the upside if this thing takes off, and my career kind of takes off, right? So it's a kind of a paradigm shift, I think, in the entertainment space. I kind of liken it to what kind of like Napster and these things did for music, right? Where you no longer had to wait for somebody to like approve you, and you can just do it yourself,
Generally speaking, I tend to agree with you. On account of the perspective that you're not just investing in artwork, you're investing in the artist, you're investing in the community, and you're looking to build with that community. So the picture is merely just a symbolic representation of what's behind it. So I'm curious to that end, if you were to speak to trends that you're seeing, if you were to project into the future, say 6 months, maybe even 12 months or further, where do you see these communities going? Where do you see things trending in the NFT space?
Yeah, it's a good question. I would say, a couple of weeks ago, I thought there would be a lot of consolidation into like bigger projects, and you've seen bigger projects eat up market share. So if you look at volume and total amount that's really spent, you see them being spent on big projects, but you still have new communities that are building up every day alongside different IP holders, different pieces of art, and based off of new ideas. But you're definitely going to see these big IPs become more of a kind of a more mainstream global brand, like the apes have done, right? So you have World of Women, Cool Cats, you got like, sorry, that's my bird. You got like Bored Apes, Cool Cats, World of Women, you got Gutter Cat Gang, Doodles. These are kind of like, in my opinion, they're the new Mickey Mouse. They're the new Disney. They're the new Marvel. They're organic NFT first communities or IPs that have been built off the back of these communities. And those communities are going to participate in the upside of these global brands, right? And that's what holders are looking for. They're looking for people and groups and communities that have the potential to be that. And you see that if you look at Artifact, right? Artifact started as the first sneaker brand in the metaverse, right? And they did so well. They really produced really quality stuff that it translated to them being acquired by Nike, right? So they just got acquired by Nike, I believe, in December. And it's like now they have the backing of Nike. They're able to not only have digital wearables and digital sneakers, but actually now they're going to probably put out a bunch of physical sneakers that go alongside the digital ones, right? And they're doing a bunch of stuff with their Clone X line, and so each of these collections can be looked at as product lines, right? That these big IPs are initially launched, and then they're going to build on top of that and add to that scale. There's a rumor going around that Bored Apes raised $5 billion, $4 to $5 billion. So they're going to be, global brands. And I think you're going to see at some point the whole, hey, we're going to just invest a couple hundreds or thousands of dollars into new projects every day. I think that will settle down, but these we call them blue chip brands. They're not really going to go away.
And so there you have it. NFTs are more than just pictures. They form symbols of rich and diverse communities of artists and creators and entrepreneurs. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll go over what to do with NFTs that don't have verified and published contracts. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to subscribe, comment, and share this video. Also, please consider donating to the links below. This is DeFi Dragoon, and I'll see you in the next video.